Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In tonight's live video broadcast, it is Testing Tuesday. And tonight I have the distinct honor of pouring with two fellow artists, and the products that they make to help us as artists create awesome art. So, without further ado, let me introduce my love, my darling, my executive producer, Mr. Michael Sean Carter. Hey, that was the wrong button.
Oh, whoops. Don't have me testing anything tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
I may be testing your patience. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Thank you for being here on a Tuesday. We're already dropping things in the studio, so
that's just some sticks. They just kind of fell over.
Thank you to our Patreon members, because we're going to have to replace these items that are being broken.
It wasn't being broken.
No, we're so glad you're here for Experiments in Art on a Testing Tuesday. And without further ado, let me introduce our two moderators. That is Cheryl is here. We love you so much. We love Doris at DF Designs. Moderators. All the way from Australia. That wasn't even an Australian accent. I don't even know what that was. Resin Heaven Studios.
More Matthew McConaughey than Australian.
Sue Ashworth. Hello, Sue. And we have Michelle Yates, Abstract Art. We have Rochelle, first time watching live.
Well, hello.
So
good
glad.
To see you.
Thank you for being here tonight. So Patricia is here. Hey, Patricia. And it looks like that we actually have Krista is here with
and Debbie.
So Debbie and Krista, so glad both of them are here. Wonderful, wonderful. There is Mona, Art Flow by Mona. Hello. And I think, Mary Lou's here.
Hey, see Deb, and cousin Diane has joined us as well.
And Tony, wonderful. We have Jen Sweeney is here.
Hello, and Evelyn is here too.
Hello, Evelyn.
And if we missed you, please say you missed me. Really bold and really bright and lots of emojis so we can say hello to you, because without you guys, we wouldn't have hit 1,000 subscribers, and we won't grow without you guys liking and sharing and subscribing to our channel. Because the more we grow, the more information we can bring to you, the more tests we can do, the more fun stuff we can do. Your mouse is over on my screen, honey.
That's what she said.
So tonight, we're going to get down to some fun here. I was trying to think of what exactly I wanted to do tonight as far as a pour goes. And Miss Doris, being the awesome person she is, she got some of these FIONA cups. They are the precious FIONA cups. So I am going to do a pour with one of these babies. And I'm going to do it on 12 by 12 canvas, because that's the smallest canvas I've got right now. I got a lot of 12 by 12s, but I love the 12 by 12s because they're not too big and they're not too small, and you can put them really cool on your wall and, just do different things with them. So tonight we're going to be using Pourage Posse paints. That is by Christina Welsh. The link for her Etsy shop is down in the description box below. And we're mixing that with MiX, which is this pouring medium, and which is an awesome pouring medium. And I've seen people ask, well, what's the difference? And I'm like, yeah, I'll just need to try it and find out. Because every pouring medium is different and will do different things. And, some things won't do things that other things will. And to correct a lot of people's misnomer, Floetrol is not a pouring medium. It's a paint conditioner, and it extends your life of your paint and the dry time of your paint, reduces brush marks and all that kind of stuff. It's not an actual pouring medium type thing. So you can create a pouring medium by adding PVA and other pouring mediums to it, and you can, but you don't, and honestly, you know, you can do what you want. But this mix does some pretty awesome things, like being very cost effective. This stuff is mixed 7-to-1 most of the time. I have found a couple of paints that I have mixed it 70 grams to 20 grams of paint. So I don't know how that works out. 2 to 7. I don't know. 2 parts to 7 parts. So just to have that little bit more color, because they were like a craft paint type thing. So anywho, with that being said, I'm going to show you exactly how I mix these up really, really super fast. So I use a scale because everybody's like, oh, I eyeball it. And you know what? Groovy for you that you can do that. I am not good at that. And also for me, I'm kind of anal retentive in the fact that I want consistent results with every batch. And the way to do that is to measure it out. Whether you use a scale or you use cups and tablespoons and do it that way, if you want consistent results with everything, the best way to do that is to be consistent in your measuring. So I am going to measure out, because I'm making a full bottle of this, 210 grams, which is, okay, there's 28 grams to an ounce, 28, I think it's 28.3 or 28.7. Okay, hang on. I'm getting close to 210. There we go. So you guys can do the math as far as ounces go. And then to this, with the Pourage Posse paints, I'm finding anywhere between 30 and 40. You know, if I do 32 grams, it's okay. It's not going to break the pouring medium. That is one other thing, too, that I found out. Hang on, this is like the cap that never ends. When you water it down, you want to add a little bit more paint. So if you're doing a Dutch pour and you don't want the thick paint, and you want to do that, you want to add just a smidge more paint, just to help retain your color. So I'm using a leftover stick here. I'm going to give this, it's all dry. It's all good. Don't worry. I'm not going to mix red with this. But this is the Morning Pansy Shimmer. And I'm telling you, I don't know what happened. I've been working on my lighting, and I think I bumped this when I was playing around with the other camera. There we go. Maybe. Is that going to help? Yeah, it kind of helps. So it's a really nice deep purple. It's almost like a dioxazine purple with a little bit of shimmer. So we're going to go and I'm going to tap this so it doesn't turn off on me, because that usually happens. So we're going to do one dab. So we're going for 240, because 210 and 30 is 240. So we're at 241. That's close enough. We'll stick that in there. And I'm going to show you guys. You saw how thick that paint was. Hang on, I need to get a drink here. I'm drinking cranberry juice. I'm being a good girl tonight. So I'm going to stir that up. And viola. Now I'm using white cups, and these are a fairly thin white cup. The only time I have problems with these is when I'm mixing white. I can't tell when my colors are mixed. So I just mix it for 3 minutes and call it good. But scrape your sides, give it a good stir, get your bottom, press down, get your bottom corners. I'm going to scrape one more time to make sure we get all that luscious paint. There we go. All mixed. No clumps, no bumps. Few bubbles, but we'll work with that. Okay, so that is that. And you can find the link for MiX pouring medium down in the description box below. And I do have a little bit of announcement here. As I put this in my bottle, I have my bottle labeled already and ready to go. we were approved for the Amazon affiliate program. So now I have affiliate links down there. So you can buy the Liquitex paints through Amazon, and we get a small commission at no extra charge to you. And that just helps keep us in paint. I'm also revamping the wish list. And one other thing is, if you want to help out Artist Haven, keep me in paint, help me buy paint from other artists and other such things, like pouring cups from Brian and things like that, more MiX from Krista and Debbie. You can buy me a tube of paint just by clicking the link down below that says buy me a coffee, but you're actually buying me paint. It's really cool. I figured out how to do that. So I've been on the computer a lot the last few days. And we also set up a membership program through them as well, which is going to have, I'm going to bring all of my patrons and not all, anybody over the $10 mark on Patreon, and anybody who does the Buy Me Some Paint membership is going to all get access to a Facebook group, and it's going to be private, unlisted, members only exclusive. No, we won't be snotty and kinkies up, but I'll be going live in there doing some fun projects that aren't necessarily fluid art related. So if you want to learn something new, you'll get at least one live stream a month, if not more. Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing some spirit bottles, or if I'm doing, if I'm baking something, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna bake with you. So, for $10 a month, it's a pretty awesome deal. And then also Valentine's Day, I'll be doing another giveaway to all my Patreon and all my Buy Me Some Paint members. So there's all that. Commercial aside.
So in the chats,
Yes.
we have Mel.
Hello, Mel.
We have Brian, Spontaneous Creations by Brian.
I need to get your Etsy link, sir, so PM me that on Facebook, please.
There is Jeff. Hail, Jeff. Glad you're here this evening. There's Mike, Creative Renegades. Hey, Mike. Shannon's here. Coco's Corner. Hey, Shannon. Janice Pittman is here. Hey, Janice. And seem like, listen, there's somebody else.
I see Christina Welsh in the chat.
Yeah, Christina.
Okay, so tonight we are going to be using Liquitex Basics Prussian Blue, Pourage Posse Winter's Lavender, which I like because it's winters, haha. I also love it because it's very pretty. Liquitex Basics Prism Violet, Deco Art 24 Karat Gold, Bordeaux Red by Arteza, Morning Pansy, which is the color I just mixed up for you, Lickety Split with that mixed pouring medium, and that's Pourage Posse. And then Silver Spoon Pourage Posse, which is awesome. And I'm going to tell you that little funny thing that it does with the glue and Floetrol mix that I had, that little funny thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to last week's testing. We got it all fixed, but in MiX, it doesn't do that. I haven't, at least it got a little bit thicker, but then it kind of chilled out. I didn't have to do anything but mix. So I didn't add any water. I didn't add anything. So first off, let me go. I got to grab my turntable. Oop. That's why I was trying to push these back, because I need to grab my turntable because it just makes life easier. There we go. And I need to grab my tape. I need to get more blue tape. I like the blue tape. Make some loop-dees. I need to make 2 more. Yeah, just to make sure. Well, hello, Brenda. Good to see you, my friend.
Brenda is here. Creations by Brenda.
Okay, so there we go.
Is that going to hold it in place?
I hope so.
Find out.
Because I don't have my bumpers up.
That's what she said.
Oh, Michael. Okay, so I'm just going to take some titanium white. This is the Amsterdam titanium. Oh my goodness gracious. Titanium white. I'm going to get another drink. It's just cranberry juice and water. There's no Kraken in it tonight. Maybe I needed to have some Kraken. Oh, yes, he's got his water too.
Just water.
Just water. I kind of started my apple cider tea today so I can start losing some of this winter weight. Hopefully. That's the goal anyway.
Well, that is your name.
Yes. Thank you, babe. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah. We decided that here for 2021 we would kind of get back into drinking water and drinking juices and
Well, I am a Dr. Pepper fanatic. I love my Dr. Pepper, but I just need to learn to moderate myself, which I can't, it seems like, when it comes to Dr. Pepper. When it comes to chocolate, when it comes to beer, when it comes to all the things, there are days where I can't, take care of that need for Dr. Pepper until I drink half a liter of it, So, or half a 2 liter, so that would be a whole liter. It just tastes so good.
it is good. I like it.
So
I'm like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I drank 12 Dr. Peppers. I can do that too.
I gotta go pay.
I gotta go pay. Oh, we need to watch that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Okay, so I'm just going to put a thin coat down just to help the paint flow a little bit. And though this is Fiona's cup, and Fiona does her own version of her own flower, I do things a little bit differently. So, one, I go for, this is to help me get the shape. And I don't care if it's directly in the middle. I set that thing down and let it rip. So I've never poured on this guy, so we're going to see how this works. We're going to do some white just to start it off, get it lubed up and going.
That's what she said.
I knew that was coming. We're going to just go in the order here that I have them. I'll give them a good shake before I use them. There's that. That one got a little big. Hold on. Let's try it this way then. Make sure that we're getting them all the same size or thereabouts. Okay, so that was the Winter's Lavender. Now we're going to do the Prism Violet. I thought I had the iridescent white mix in the mix, but I don't think I do. I was going to put iridescent white between these. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the regular titanium white. First, we're going to put the gold down. And then we'll go back with titanium white. Are there any questions in there?
I think everybody's trying to make sure that they can find the links. And if we can help in any way, if there's a particular link, just let us know. We'll direct you in the right way, or at least see about getting that sent to you. And of course, everybody's talking about enjoying sweet tea or their favorite sodas. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's tough sometimes.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
You know, I have such a sweet tooth, and so I've been trying to find healthier ways, and we found those peanuts, not penis, peanuts. Okay, I'm just clarifying.
I'm
Found those
not going to
peanuts.
say anything.
Why?
No. Gonna behave.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you feeling okay?
I am wore out. It has been a busy day.
Yeah, I know. I get
It
you.
has been. We have really been trying to get caught up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, Krista is asking, is that 24 karat or Gold Rush?
This is 24 karat, Deco 24 karat.
Okay.
I've got plenty of that. I don't have a lot of the Gold Rush from Christina, so I'm kind of hoarding it. I'll be honest. I'm kind of hoarding it because it's really pretty. And there's some things. But there's some things that I want to mix, and you guys are going to be like shock and awe type thing. I have a feeling. Okay, but I am using Silver Spoon from Pourage Posse, which I love, but I don't have any other silver, so I need to get some more silver of some sort. Well, that was fortunate. I dripped, but it dripped right back in the silver puddle. So there we go. Make this one just a little bit bigger. Come on, baby. You can do it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to get my little leaf blower out here so I can blow off the paint. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Come to Tish. Come in. Come in. Really? You can be like that. Don't be stubborn. Be nice. Come in. It's a tangled mess down here. I just cleaned this all up. And it's all tangled up again. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Just gonna clean that up a little bit. There we go.
Brian was asking about you being off center. I think you'd mentioned that earlier, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that.
I purposely go off center.
Okay.
Oop. This is why I like my cup, because I have a little handle in the middle. I can hang on to it. All right, there we go. All right, let's go with the blue. Okay, I'm going to put this back down on my cart. Why are you on the floor? Bad bottle of paint. Okay, so the first round I did a count of count of 5. And this time around I'm only doing a count of 3. And when I say that, I mean when I'm squeezing it at each port, I'm counting to 3. So I start in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, that was 4, but you know, gotta be a little different. Can't be all matchy. Is Krista putting her discount code in the chat? She's awesome.
She's got it in there. She does. 10% off your order if you use that code. So jot that down. Also, Christina Welch says that you have more colors on the way.
I heard that last night and I almost choked on my pasta. I was like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gold gets white. I learned this from watching Chris's channel. Something about the titanium white being stabilized if you, bummer. If you put, something about the gold being stabilized by the titanium white. So, I'm going to go with it. Okay. I think I got it kind of off center when I did this, so. I don't think I lined up the drippies right where they were supposed to go. That's okay. All right, let's put these down on the bottom shelf. There we go. And then the silver. And then I'm going to need a knitting needle. Got my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I feel like papa. Okay, we'll let that sit for a second. I'm going to get a drink of my juice. Yes, I choked on pasta, nothing else. I was being a good girl. Yep, locking in the gold prevents a gold sheen across the whole painting. If you want that whole gold sheen across your whole painting, then don't lock it in. Because, you know, some people may go for that. I kind of like it sometimes. The other reason why I like MiX is because cleanup with MiX is so easy. It's just, it cleans up a lot easier, it seems. Maybe it's just my brain. But I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to get my MiX. Oh, Krista, pencil me in for like 2 more of these. Because this is my last one. I just had to open it for the live. So, this is why I put it on the spinner rack. That, and we're going to spin the snot out of it and hopefully not get covered in paint. This is really cool in here. So, we're going to bring this down. I need a rag. And I'm going to need to grab my plastics too. That's the other thing I do different than Fiona. Is she uses paper towels, which I'm trying to find right now. She uses napkins. And I don't. I use painter's plastic or a plastic bag or whatever plastic I got hanging around. Okay. think I have a hair in here. We'll see what happens. Okay, we got all those, so let's bring this out. I kind of skip through them. And I pull where I think it needs the paint pulled first. To get the effect that I want in the center. Okay. So there's that. We're going to leave that here. Grab my little container of plastic squares here. Because if you notice, this is a nice clean area now because I've been laying my painter's plastic down. And I had all these pieces left over because this is not quite 2 feet across. So, well, I forgot to cut this one. Well, golly gee willikers. Michael?
Mm-hmm.
There's a scissors in that bin right there.
Yeah.
See it? Red-handled ones. Can you hand me those, please? Thank you, kind sir. All right, put that there. Put that back in the bin so I know where it's at.
Everybody's talking about you missed one of the petals.
I missed one of the petals. Yes, I did, right there.
Waiting to see if you'd notice, but
I probably would have noticed as I was putting the plastic down.
Yeah.
Because that's how I go.
Thank you, everyone, for mentioning that.
Thank you. Okay, so if you use plastic, make sure that, and it's got printing on it, make sure that the printing is facing towards you because that will transfer into your paint. Don't ask me how I know. So what I do is I make a U shape. I try. There we go. And I lay it down in the middle. And I just press it down. Make sure I got good contact with all of it. And I usually start from the inside and push out. Is Sue still here? Because Sue hasn't given me her colors yet. And neither has...
Sue is here.
Sue needs to give me her colors because she won one of the Patreon paintings from the drawing on Saturday night. I thought I messaged her. Maybe I didn't. That could be all on me. I've been talking to so many people and doing so many things. My brain is like...
She may not know.
She may not even know.
She was working at that time.
Yep.
Yep.
And this is why I like the plastic better, is because I can grab onto it and not have to worry about it ripping or tearing or doing any shenanigans like that. Now we pull it up, straight up. When it's almost at the center, give it a little twist. There we go. And one of these days I'll have a canvas ready to do a press off of this because that's really cool. But we're just going to throw that away.
Sue, you did. You won.
Yes,
So,
my dear.
yes.
So you get to pick out four to seven colors. 5 to 7, you know. So I'm going to torch this real quick. Pop some bubbles.
Hey, there's Nap Time Creations in the chat.
Tish number one. Most people don't know, but whenever we go anywhere else other than our own channels, she is Tish number one and I am Tish number two.
Tish 1, Tish 2.
Yes, like thing 1 and thing 2, we're chaos and awesomeness wherever we go. Okay, so because I love Michael and I don't want to get him covered in paint, I'm gonna grab my boards here. Maybe.
Oh, I'm sure everyone would love to see that.
So I'm gonna put one board here on the side. We'll just prop it up with this stuff because that can just stay right there. And I need this again. And then I need that. And that should be okay. And I'll just put one here. And then, because I have plastic on that wall over there. I have plastic on that wall. So we're good there. So.
You want to hold that?
Nope, I got it.
Okay.
Put that there. All right. I'm kind of thinking. Hang on. What to do with that white? Kind of thinking I'm going to go around the edge here. This white.
Okay. Is that a 12 by 12 canvas?
Yes, it is a
12 by 12. Michelle was asking. Everybody's talking about how gorgeous and beautiful it looks the way it is.
Yeah.
But just wait.
We need to spin it. Because.
Nothing like spinning a canvas.
Yep. It's the whole fun of it. Okay, so I want this paint to glide fairly easily here. So I can't seem to find my big palette knife. I don't know what happened to it. So we'll just use a stick. I don't know if anybody's ever tried to do one of these flowers in, I think it's in the sink, babe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it here.
One of these flowers with Pourage Posse paints or mixed pouring medium, but here we go. We're going to try it. I've never done one with either one, so it'll be a first for me. All right. We're just going to give it a gentle-ish spin. I'm not going to go stir crazy. I'm going to give it a gentle spin. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to bring it back. I even have the ticking clock like Fiona. It's not a grandfather clock though, so it's not going to do the. What was that? Oh, it's just the USB thing. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Wheel of flowers. Dope. Okay. Guess we're done with the wheel for now.
Well, the tape held out as long as it could.
Yeah, I forgot. I grabbed the canvas and missed the. Okay, so we're going to bring this back. Okay, there's that one. And then we're going to bring it back this way. Just to kind of open this one up a little bit. There. That I like. Sort of. Where did my rag go? I had a rag. There it is. I'll tip this way just a little bit. Just to kind of help open all that up. Because you guys, I don't know if you can see the awesome shimmer that all these paints have produced and the cool like pearl type cells. I'm going to get a little bit of paint on this corner and then I'm going to call it good. We'll torch it one more time.
Now, Sue is asking if she can have one of these.
Absolutely. If you want one like this, I'm going to do another one tomorrow night. This is what I'm going to be playing with tomorrow in different color combinations and different, and actually some different sized things. I've got a couple of Brian's toys that I want to play out with. So we'll see how those do with it. Because I think these are like one of my favorite paintings to do because they're all so each unique. And I don't go for realism. I never really have been really good at the whole realism thing because, you know, my reel is much different than most other people's reel. But I do want to extend this little wispy that's right there. Yeah, just
Now, Sue was asking if it could be this one. So, sure.
absolutely. Just message me and remind me, darling. And I will send you dried pictures too, just to make sure that this is what you would like. I need some tendrils in here. There's one here that's kind of a wimpy tendril. So we're going to boost its confidence. There we go. I like that better. Leave that at 1. We're going to come back and fix this guy. There we go. We got paint on all the, paint on all the corners, I think. I'm going to torch this one more time. See, I know I have some clean white here. There we go.
Hey, there's Julie in the chat.
Hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie. Angela's made it. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
No worries. Hey, you show up a little late.
Hey.
No worries.
I was born 2 weeks late, and I've been trying to catch up ever since. So
And now we know why.
I'm really late.
There's Melissa Martin. Melissa Martin.
Okay, there's one more little spot that I want to get, and then I'll give you a close-up. There's this one spot here that's just kind of bugging me. It's right here, and I just need to do a little. There. I like that flow better. There we go. That makes me happy. And the devil's in the details. So here are the details, y'all. So there are some really cool funkature things going on in this guy. Very fun, very vibrant, and yet mellow at the same time. Of course, I gotta add my wispies, but there are some multi-layers going on in this thing. So I'm excited to see this dry. So if you want to see this dry, tune in next week when we're going to be testing some more paints in the MiX pouring medium. I sound like a commercial, but I'm not. I just love what I love. But I've got some other tricks up my sleeve. And we're going to try out some new paints that, I'm going to push I told the ladies, I said, I'm going to push it to the max. So, yep, here we go. Yeah. I like it like that. That is the orientation that I like. So, join us tomorrow night for Artapalooza. That is already set up. So go set your reminders while you're here on the channel. It will be on it is in the Artapalooza playlist. Let's see what else. Thursday morning is Clara and I. We're going to be doing some acrylic pouring, and you'll get to see the results that I got from last week's resin. Ta-da! I did it. So, and then Friday Night Flip Cup. Always come hang out with Brooke and I. Saturday night is Saturday Night Shenanigans, where you out there in YouTube land get to pick the colors that I use in my paintings. So always some fun going on here, and there's a lot of stuff coming up too as well. So make sure to join us. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to click that subscribe button that's down in this general vicinity somewhere over here. And join us for all our shenanigans and all our learning and all our love, because we love you guys. Thank you so much for all you do for us here at the Haven.